Hello, and welcome to Not Boring English. Today, I will tell a story called Who Am I? The story of how I lost my memory for a week. For learners at the A2-B1 level, if the speech or text feels fast, you can slow the video with the playback speed settings. The week I woke up a stranger. The first thing I remember is the alarm clock. It was loud and wrong. I opened my eyes, and the ceiling was close and white. I felt strange in my body. My hands were small and cold. I did not know where I was. I got out of bed slowly. There were pictures on the wall. I looked at them, but the faces were a puzzle. I thought, who are these people? I could not find my name in my head. My mouth felt dry. I walked to the window and saw a street I did not know. A car stopped at the corner and a dog ran across. Everything looked normal, but I felt like a visitor. I walked to the kitchen. The house smelled like coffee. A note sat on the table. It said, "Good morning, Claire. Take your medicine. Love, Mom." I read the note 3 times. The name did not fit with the quiet feeling in my head. The note told me my name was Claire. My phone had a photo of me and a man. I did not know him. My phone said I had a job. I could not remember the job. My heart raced. I called my best friend, Maya. I knew the number by memory, but when Maya answered, I had a small fear that she would be a stranger. She did not sound strange. She said, "Claire, where are you? You missed breakfast." Her voice was warm. I told her the truth. I said, "I woke up and I do not remember things." Maya was quiet for a moment. Then she said, "Come to my house. I will help you." Maya lives 2 blocks away. The walk felt long. I touched my pockets to find my keys. I had a small notebook. Inside, my handwriting wrote simple things. I like tea. I speak English. Work at the library. The notes were like small windows. I felt a little safer, but the empty space where my memories should be made me feel weak. At Maya's house, her mother greeted me with a smile. She called me by my name. She showed me a photo album. I looked at baby pictures. I saw myself with a braid and a red coat. I smiled in the photos. The photos made me feel something. I remembered a sound, my grandmother's laugh. It came back like a small light. But then the light dimmed again. I could not remember my first day of school. I could not remember my wedding day. There was a hole in the story of my life. We went to the doctor. The doctor asked many simple questions. He said I had temporary amnesia. He used big words like concussion, but he spoke slowly. He said, "The brain sometimes loses short memory for a time." He said the memory can come back in days or weeks. He told me to rest, to eat, and to be patient. At home, I tried to make tea and I burned the water. I laughed and Maya laughed with me. We wrote a list of things I needed to know. The list had names, addresses, and simple facts. My favorite color is blue. I love baking. I have a sister. Each morning, I read the list out loud. Each evening, I checked the list again. The list was small steps to build my life. Outside, the city was the same. The baker smiled and gave me an extra cookie because I had the lost look, he said. A lady on the bus helped me find the right stop. People were kind. Their kindness felt like a bridge I could walk on. But some moments were hard. Once I found a lipstick in my bag, and I did not know why. Once I opened a drawer, and the smell of lavender pulled a memory of a kitchen I could not see. On the third day, I found a small notebook in my bag, titled, "When I Forget." My handwriting said simple things. You are brave. You have friends. You love stories. The note said to smile at strangers. The note made me cry in the store. I read it again and again. The words returned to me like warm bread. A week after I woke up, something changed. I was walking in the park with Maya. The air was cool. A child dropped a toy and I picked it up. The child's mother said, "Thank you, Claire. You are always so kind." The name hit me like sunshine. I felt a memory come back, the smell of a lake and the sound of my own laugh when I was 8. I could see my mother teaching me to tie my shoes. The memory was bright but small. It did not fill the whole hole. That night I lay in bed and thought about the last week. I had been scared and lost. I had been helped by friends and strangers. I had learned small facts about myself. I had learned to write my name many times. I had learned that I could ask for help. I closed my eyes and tried to remember my job. A shape came back. Rows of books, a small desk, children listening to a story. I smiled. I thought I worked in a library, and I loved to read aloud. The memory fit like a key. The next morning, I woke with more memories. My sister's face came back. I remembered a song we sang on the radio in the car. I remembered the color of my apartment wall. The house felt familiar. I made tea without burning it. I read a story to a small child who lived in my building. The child listened, and the words felt like home. My past returned slowly over days. Not everything came back at once. Some pieces stayed fuzzy. Some days I still felt a little lost, but the fear was smaller now. A month later, I met the man from the photo. His name was Tom. He smiled and said, "You scared us all. You came back slowly, but you came back." I saw our photos, and I remembered a small wedding near the ocean with only a few friends. I remembered Tom's clumsy dance. I remembered the sound of waves and the way he held my hand. The memories were gentle. They were not all clear, but they were true. The doctor explained that memory is like a puzzle. Sometimes pieces fall out. People can find the pieces again with time, rest, and help. I learned that memory is also the people around you. My friends, family, and neighbors gave me back my story. They told me about myself, and they showed me pictures. They read my lists, and they helped me practice names. After this week, and then the month, I changed. I was kinder to myself. I learned to keep notes and to call my friends more often. I learned to ask for help without shame. I learned that being me is not only past memories. Me is also the choices I make now. The week I lost my memory taught me that identity is like a garden. You can lose flowers in a storm, but you can plant new seeds. You can also find old seeds in the soil and watch them grow again. The moral of my story is simple. Memory can fail us. Love and patience do not fail. When we lose a piece of who we are, people can help us find it again. We are not only the things we remember. We are the people who love us and the small acts we do every day. I still keep my notebook. I write small things like, I smiled today, and I helped someone. These notes are small lights. They help me sleep at night. Comprehension questions. Now I will ask a few simple questions to check your understanding of the story. 1. What problem did I have when I woke up at the start of the story? 2. Who helped me during my memory loss? 3. What did I learn about my identity by the end of the story? Please write your answers in the comments to practice writing in English. Thank you for watching this story on Not Boring English. Did you ever forget something important or help someone who forgot? Tell us in the comments, and please subscribe for more stories and practice.